everybody, it's Christine Barger, and today I am telling a story time about how I became a ventriloquist. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, turn notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being part of the fam. You guys are amazing, and I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for leaving comments and liking the videos and sharing the videos out. It's awesome you guys do that, and I really appreciate it. Also, if you want more content, especially with my puppets, check out my Instagram and my TikTok at Christine Barger. Instagram's at Christine Barger Official, because somebody else got Christine Barger before me. All right, well, on with the story. A lot of people ask me, how do you become a ventriloquist? How did you become a ventriloquist? Why did you become a ventriloquist? All of the questions. So I'm going to tell you a little warning. It is a bit of a sad story, an inspirational story, but I want to share it here, even though I know I try to keep everything pretty upbeat. I'm going to go ahead and share with you why and how I became a ventriloquist. I was really young, and my parents had my baby brother, and he was sick. And so we stayed at this place called the Ronald McDonald House. Ronald McDonald House is an awesome organization that helps people who have kids in the hospital have a place to stay and food to eat and everything while they're trying to deal with all of the stress of everything going on at the hospital, as well as financial burden and everything. If you've been to McDonald's and you see that little change bucket that says Ronald McDonald House where you can chop your change, I would recommend you do if you can. That'd be really awesome because it's a great organization and it helped us. So anyway, I was there staying at the Ronald McDonald House, and there was a kid that was there that was staying at the Ronald McDonald House too that had a Gremlins doll. I don't know if you guys watch Gremlins. There's this Gizmo. He's super cute little gremlin. It's a Christmas movie. It's almost Christmas time. Watch it now if you've never seen it. But it's not like Santa Claus or anything. Like, it's not gonna be, it's like a scary movie, but it's Christmas time. Anyway, so Gizmo, she has a Gizmo doll, and he is talking to her. Like, she'd hold him up to her ear and he'd whisper in her ear, and she'd be like, oh, he says this, he doesn't want to talk to you, he doesn't like you. I'm like, what do you mean he doesn't like me, he doesn't talk to me? What? So I had a teddy bear, and I decided it wasn't fair and that Gizmo wasn't really talking clearly if he had to whisper in her ear, but Bear was going to talk to everybody where she could hear, and he wouldn't talk to her. So I made my teddy bear talk to everybody but her. I just started doing it. I didn't know what ventriloquism was. It wasn't something that like I had like planned. Like, I didn't see, you know, Sherry Lewis or Jeff Dunham and go, man, I just want to do that. Like, that's not what happened. I just started making my teddy bear talk. I made my visible friends talk. When my brother passed away, it was really hard, and it was kind of a coping thing for me. And then I got a puppet, and I was doing like local festivals like the Francisville Follies and everything. And eventually I started doing a lot at church and performing there, and I realized I could help other kids and other people who were sad and had been sad because of something like we had been sad when my brother passed away. So I was like, well, if I can make people laugh and smile and forget, even for just a little tiny nanosecond, that there's something really bad happening in their life, and just bring them that little moment of laughter. That's what I want to do. So that's when I decided to start performing, like, as that was going to be my career. So I performed at like the Shriners Grief Camp for kids who lost loved ones, and they sent the crayon letters of like, you know, it was inspiration, and they were like, they want to be like me or whatever. I was like, oh, I can really help people. And so I continued on. I then performed at this thing called Project Excel, and I ended up in my first TV commercial in Indiana. It was local, but I was in a TV commercial, and it was fun. Actually, I have a story time about that. I'll tell another time. But you guys can remind me in the comments, like the Project Excel commercial. But I went on to college, and I didn't really like being known as the girl with the puppets. I wanted to be an actor then, because I was like, well, I can also act and make people laugh and smile, so let me do that. I don't always have to have a puppet. So I put my ventriloquism aside for a few years and didn't really do it at all. And then I came to LA to be an actor, and I realized I could do both. And so now I am an actor for TV and movies, and stage occasionally, not very often. I don't do a lot of stage, but it's very time consuming. Then I also do ventriloquism for events. Like I'll do corporate parties, college parties, private parties. I will perform on TikTok and YouTube. I perform like all over doing ventriloquism too. So I get to do both things. So that is how I got into ventriloquism, and then kind of the path I took, like putting it aside, bringing it back, and now I do it. You guys know me for doing that as well, so there you go. If there's any other ventriloquists watching, I would love to know why you got into ventriloquism, if you saw somebody that inspired you. Oh, and you guys know I also like had a very short, brief like day where I was gonna give it all up, and then I met Jeff Dunham, and he encouraged me, and then I was like, I'm gonna keep going. So there were other little bumps along the road, but if you want to watch that story, it is my video previous to this one. It's the one right before this one. So you can click back and watch that story about when I met Jeff Dunham as well. But if you're a ventriloquist, I'd love to know, how did you get involved in doing ventriloquism? In the comments below, please let me know. Or if you're an entertainer, what inspired you to get into entertainment? Like what is it that makes you want to entertain people? Or if you're a YouTuber, what makes you want to do that? Let me know in the comments below what it is you do and why you got into doing what you do. Cool. I'd love for you guys to get to know each other and like make this community a lot more close-knit, and let everybody kind of know a little bit more about each other. So this is a great way to do it. So down below, do that. Thank you so much for watching. Through the holidays, I'm not going to be doing the shout outs at the end of the videos just because I'm going to be putting everything up and spending time with my family. So I'm not going to be posting every week. It's all going to be kind of pre-done, just a little heads up there. So so sorry I'm not doing shout outs right now, but I will probably start doing them again in the new year. I don't see why I wouldn't, but thank you guys so much for watching, and go be a light in the world.